Welcome back to the workbench, and we're continuing work on the Rolife Flower Shop kit build here. It's one of the wooden kits that we've been working on. And what I've been doing is a lot between episodes. So over in the shorts tab, I've been putting together a lot of the details that need to go into the flower shop. And let me go ahead and bring the flower shop over itself. And I've dropped the camera down here, get a better angle in here so you can see. Hopefully you can see a little bit better into the shop as we put all this stuff together. Now, I did get a good bit done between episodes. So again, if you want to kind of get a quick look at that, just head over to the shorts tab, and I've been trying to upload all of that over there. But now we need to bring it all together. And I think I pretty well have everything to do step 24 here. And it looks like the first thing we want to put in, I think this, what do they call this? This is like shelf H or component H. And if you remember back, back in one of the earlier episodes, we did this kind of bread maker, flower pot thing, planter, whatever you would call it. But anyways, yeah, I put this together earlier. It looks like it's going to slide way back here in the corner. Let me see how well that's going to fit. I just want to dry fit it in there first. Yeah, it's going to go something like that. I think I should be able to just drop. I wonder how should I do this? I wonder if I can, with it in place, basically we just have this wire is all that's sitting on. I don't know the best way to glue this in place. I might just try to put a little CA glue down the two front legs here and let that hold it in place. I think that'll do the job. We don't need much to hold it. It stands there on its own anyways. Let me turn it so you can see a little better. So there it is, kind of in that back corner. I think that'll work. That looks pretty good. We did all that work on that bread maker, and then there it is hidden in the back. It's got a little rock to it. Let me see if I can square this up just a little bit. Probably not. It is made of wire. Like that was definitely the toughest of the shelves to make. Hopefully that'll hold. Okay, and then because the next one we want to put in is this guy here. Got a bunch of plants and whatnot. Again, go check these out over on the shorts tab. But this one kind of sits in beside here. How far? Yeah, basically right there, kind of back against the wall. I should have put that bread maker in. I should have glued that in. I wonder if I can bust that loose or how well I glued it in there pretty well. I wish the detailed side was showing more than, I don't know if I can get it out of there. That's okay. The detailed side is actually over here and it's kind of facing away from where we're at. Of course, if we were to look through, the door, you see it from the front of the shop. That's all right. I'm not too worried about it. This one we're going to glue in right back here. This one will glue in a lot easier because I've got a nice flat surface on the bottom here to put our glue on. Again, just using our CA glue. This is Starbond CA glue. I don't know if I mentioned, but if you want a discount on this, you need some good CA glue and you want a little discount, just check the description down below. Also, probably didn't mention, also in the description is a playlist for this build. All the builds that I've been doing in this kind of uncut, unedited format, I've been making playlists for. So you can check, but the playlist for this one is down in the description of this video. I think that needs to go about right in there. Let's get just a little bit. Okay, right there, I think's where that's supposed to go. This guy is rocking a lot. I hope it ends up gluing in place. Okay, let's try. Oh, and then this one. And this one was actually fun to put together. This is, what are they calling this one? Component G or shelf G, I think I called it in the shorts. The candlestick thing, the little candelabra, whatever you call these. It was a bit of a chore, and I could not find, I don't know if I used it, lost it, or just plain didn't come with, this is supposed to be white wire, the candlesticks here. Let me use this to kind of point with these candlesticks. I don't know, I either lost the white wire, used it all on something, but I don't remember using white wire, or it didn't come with it. Most likely I lost it. But what I did is use black wire and just painted it white, and it actually looks pretty good. And then there's a little shovel, a little spade, I guess it would be, we made. But I think that this shelf actually looks pretty cool. And it's going to sit kind of center back. Yeah, it's going to go right back here. Now, again, it's going to be a little tough. Does it go? Yeah, it looks like it butts right up against this one. Basically, when this is all said and done, this little shop is just chock full of stuff. I mean, this is, I guess, a flower shop hoarder. I don't know. There's a ton of stuff that's going to be going in here. So we got to kind of butt it right up against each other. I'm just going to drop us some CA right on the bottoms of the feet here. I think this will do the trick. Again, you don't even have to glue these in, I wouldn't think, if you want to leave them unglued and then, you know, rearrange them down the road or change it up if you want, you know, leave some liberty in the future. But I'd rather just go ahead and glue these in so I don't have to worry about things falling over. And it doesn't have to be, the point being is you don't have to weld them in place. I mean, they don't, you know, it just the light gluing, I think, should do the job. So that's got that one in. And then we have the plant. Actually, you might not realize it, but we actually made this plant together a couple episodes ago. The episode that never aired, the one that the video from this camera corrupted, we actually made this plant together. But it's actually pretty simple. It's just wire with the paper leaves kind of wrapped around and then stuffed into this guy here. But this is going to sit next to, I'm trying to see where they want us to sit it. It's basically going to sit on this, on this tile right there. So let me get some glue. Whoops. Let me put some glue on the bottom of this one. And I think this angle with the main camera is definitely better. I think you get a little better look at what we're doing, but from instead of that top-down view, it was blocked by, I think this is going to be my front side, but it was blocked by the roofs of the building. I think I'm going to set it right. Oh boy, this might be, where's I've lost my tweezers. Oh, I lost the leaf. No. Are you kidding me? Well, we lost the leaf on this one. That's okay. I'm getting glue all over the floor. That's wonderful. I see where that leaf went. That leaf went right there. I'll let this dry up and I might be able to get this back in place with the tweezers. It goes right on, that's my top leaf. I'll have to get that back in, but I'm gonna let that dry up first because I don't want to knock it over. When I say dry up, I mean cure, let the CA glue cure. And I don't want to spray in there. I don't want to mess anything up with the accelerant spray. Now, there's also a stool that's going to go here. I haven't actually got that made yet. So that we're going to have to do, again, we're doing it in the shorts. I haven't got that one completed yet, but I did do, let me show you the instructions I'm looking at here. They kind of just, they're not labeled, but they just kind of show up out here, these plants. I think it's, in fact, if I flip over, we can see it's this guy here, plant 27. But it actually shows up in this instruction set. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I went ahead and put it together, which was, I believe it's, let me double check. That is plant 27. Basically, you can go back. Oh, here's plant 27, which is, is that one there. And I've actually put it together. If I can get to it over here, it is right here. The other thing that shows up too, in fact, before we put that in, I forgot, we have got, it's real hard to see, but there's a bucket of bouquets right there. In fact, let's see, you can see it, it's here, it's component D, labeled here, but again, it shows up in this step, so I think we'll do it now. And here's actually it put together. So this is the bucket. We put this bucket together, we put it together. Previous episode, I don't remember which episode, a while back. And then there's two bouquets that went in it. So this actually, it looks like it kind of slides. Let me turn this so you guys can see. It looks like it's going to sit, this thing, it's going to sit right in here. It looks like it's awfully big. And then this guy goes further. I think it'll, you know what? I'm going to turn this. Let's see. How can we fit this? It's in the way. This stuff is in the way of the door. I think these, you know what? I might end up putting this one back here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this one back here. I think these two plants should have been put in a little further back. I think I'm going to do it like that. Let me turn this a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. I'll scoot it back. Yeah, so this one's actually, according to the instructions here, that plant's supposed to go in front of that one, but I think that one should have been put further back. I like it back. I like it this way better, anyways, with that kind of given dimension back. It's leaning back out of kind of out of frame of the flower shop. But let's go ahead and get this guy glued in. I've been wanting to get this one glued in for a while just because it's a little bit fragile. Let's see, mainly have a glue spot right there, but I'm trying to just put glue all the way around it. And I need to put the cap on this glue, but keep leaving the cap off. With CA glue, that is not a good idea. And now I think I'm going to try to squeeze it in as far back in here as I can, so it's not so much in front of the door. That's going to sit okay like that. What do you guys think? Let me scoot it back so we can get a better look at it. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. And there's nothing else I don't think that's going to sit, and that's kind of sits out front on its own there. Yeah, I think that's okay. And I'm going to glue this one in back there just like I was showing it. I'll probably turn it kind of like that so it comes out at an angle from the corner. Let's get some glue on here. Like so. And like what I'm trying to say is it kind of where it's angling back off the corner, the way I have those tall limbs kind of bent back, swooping back. And so when we look at it this way, it kind of gives some dimension going, what I would say kind of like out of frame. So, you know, here's your frame is your footprint down here. And then it kind of bends out of there, which gives some dimension to it, I think. Boy, that one back there just does not want to, I mean, it's standing, so I'm okay with it. There we go. So that's got those guys in. I need to remember to put this leaf in, and I'll definitely do that. Is this gluing up? Yeah, it is. Let's see if we can do that together. In fact, the way I'm going to do it, I'm actually going to do, I glued that all together with the tacky glue, with this stuff here. Most all of the paper craft, I guess you would say, in this, I've used that tacky glue. But for this one, because I need to try to get it back in there, I'm going to put a touch of CA glue, I think, and see if I can get that to just go back into place back there. Because this one is our top leaf. It's kind of like the, I don't know if you want to say the star on top of the Christmas tree for this plant. It's that top kind of crowning leaf. So I do want to get this back. Oh boy, if I can. Oh boy, without messing anything else up. See if I can slide it. Will it slide down on there? Let me see if I can actually open this up a little bit without sticking my finger all in the glue. Okay, now let's try again. Not the easiest thing to do. Okay, don't touch it. Nobody touch it. it's there. Let it dry. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we won't touch that. What we're going to do next, I think, it's not shown in this step here, but we did put this red cabinet together yesterday. So I figured we probably should go ahead and put it in, because it does, if we jump ahead, and it never actually, oh, there it is, component D here. It's supposed to sit flush. You can see right here. Whoops, no, you can't. Now you can see right here. It's supposed to sit flush with this wall. Let me scoot this over now. Which is actually right. Can you guys see? Let me turn it. It's right against our frame, which obviously is mounted just a hair low. What if I can I squeeze this in there? I think if I try to squeeze it in, something's going to break. Something's going to give. Let's see what gives. You know, if I get it in there, I'm just very carefully wedging this thing underneath that frame, because this is where it's supposed to go, and I want it to go where it's supposed to go. Oops, I just knocked our glue down. Now the problem is that it's sitting on an angle like that. Where'd that glue go falling down? Okay, it's below me. Yeah, because it's buttoned up against our little baseboard we have down here. So now the question is, can I maybe just kind of wedge the top out a little bit? One way to do it. And now push the bottom back in. trying to get it to sit. Yeah, this picture frame, and I didn't realize it, I guess, is a hair low. Push that down a little bit while we're at it. There we go. Okay, so let me hold the bottom and then try to wedge the top back out while holding the bottom. Who knew this would be? There we go. I think that's... you know what I need to do? Do I have a piece of board? I need to wedge something in there behind it. I bet I could use one of these little sticks. If I wedge this stick in here to hold gap there and then push on the bottom, there we go. That's what we wanted to do. And now it's in there. And I don't even think I need to glue it. Oh, I guess I could turn it so you can see. Of course, we need to remove the stick I used for the wedge here. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to be there forever. Well, we'll worry about that later. That's a future problem. Okay, let's see. I think that, there we go, just like that. I think that's going to be fine like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. And one last little detail I noticed, and I don't know if they ever actually pointed out, there's actually a gold cup sitting on the top of this thing. So I thought we'd go ahead and glue that in. And I think that'll have us pretty well done with what I've got done. I don't know. I'll look around and see if I have anything else we can add. But I think that's got to the point of kind of where we're at as far as constructing this stuff. It kind of showed it just sitting right back there, like that. I don't know what that's really for. There's nothing in it, but it's just kind of a detail that sits there, which is nice. I don't mind that. All right, so let's just take a quick look. I think that's pretty well got us done. I'm gonna keep these episodes a little shorter because basically we're just doing assembly. But here's our interior. Let me see if I can, without things falling down. You can see we still have our shelves up top that we did, meaning up here. All our stuff, and then of course now we're adding to the bottom, and then outside. I think it looks kind of, it starts kind of coming together. Can I back this camera out a little bit? There we go. Now you can see how dirty the table is too. But there, you can get a better look that way, I think, at all the details that are starting to go on. So I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to let everything cure up, especially that leaf back there, which amazingly hasn't fallen off yet. I'm going to straighten this out while I'm looking at it. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it alone before I break it. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you're enjoying the way we're doing this with kind of building out the details, the kind of the monotonous stuff we're doing over in the Shorts tab and very fast cuts, under 60 seconds, and then coming together in a more of a long format uncut, putting it together. I hope you're enjoying that, doing it that way. If you are, let me know down in the comments and let me know what you think about the series. Hey, let me know if you came over to this video from seeing one of the shorts. That would really help me to analyze the channel as if this is the way we should move forward. But thanks for joining me. Hit that like button, leave the comments, subscribe, ring the bell, do all those things you know you do on YouTube, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.